Alright, this is the long-awaited video I've had a lot of people ask for about the easy and inexpensive way to upgrade the lights in a limo interior without breaking the bank. Alright, so this is our Excursion. It's a 2005, built by Aladdin. Looks nice. Actually, it looks really nice. But, as everybody else will say, this looks kind of plain, you know, to today's standards. Okay, so we had to do an upgrade to make sure that we could keep up with the times. So this is how you can do the exact same thing to your limo without breaking the bank. Now I'm going to go turn on the lights and be right back. Alright, now here we are on the same vehicle with all of the extra lights turned on. Quite the difference, huh? Now you can make your vehicle do this as well, with an investment of, I think, around $100 and probably a day's worth of work. And you don't need to be a mechanic, a technician, or a coach builder to do this. If you're capable of going on Amazon and ordering a couple of parts and dealing with basic electrical, pretty damn easy. So there you go. That's what this vehicle looks like with a simple upgrade. I mean, I'd say by today's standards, that's pretty sweet. We book this vehicle out all the time, and people are always asking us, wow, this thing's like brand new, isn't it? It's 2005. So, but I think it looks pretty badass. So, I'm going to take you guys out to my bench and show you how I did this. Alright, so here it is. This is what you need. It's just a simple LED strip light kit. You can get them on Amazon. They're like $35, $45. I'll put the link to the Amazon link in the description so you guys can just click on that and go ahead and purchase it. So let me show you what you get. This is a 15-foot roll that comes with this one. You've got your remote control for your lights. And this is actually designed to be put in a house. But that's okay. There's an easy way to make it work in a vehicle. You can see here's your standard house plug. So if you already have an inverter in your vehicle and you want to hook this up, we're using this plug, you can. So that is one option, okay? What I found works best for us, this is the control box that controls the lights, okay? So here's your roll of lights. So if you just open this up here, you're going to see it's just a string of lights. And these are not like the old-fashioned ones that we used to deal with, the old rope lighting that used way too much amperage and burned out fuses and got hot and all kinds of problems. So this is what you get. It's just LED lights, and then on the back of it, it's got 3M tape so you can stick it to wherever you want. Now depending on where you're going to stick it, the 3M tape is not very strong. Like we have a whole bunch of it that runs actually underneath the seats and it shines down onto the floor. I ended up using a staple gun and just stapling it to the bottom of the seat frame. The tape wasn't strong enough. It just kept falling down. It looked like crap. Alright, so that's that. Now what you're looking at here, this is the control box that's going to take care of turning the lights on and off, changing how they flash, fade, and everything else. And they just plug into the end. This is obviously not the same end, but if you unwrap this, there's a plug that looks just like this, and it plugs right into it. Pretty simple. Now here's the business end of it where you're going to get your power, okay? So like I said, you've got two choices. You can take this and plug it in here, and that's going to allow you to run it through this here, and it's just like if you were charging your laptop. You just plug it in, bang, there you go, and it runs off of that. That's if you're going to run an inverter. I don't use inverters in the cars for this. I found the easiest way to do it was I actually plug this in and then cut this wire here and then hardwire it into the vehicle. Now, you're probably going, oh my god, that's not the right voltage, it's not going to work, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so if you take a look on here, it's going to say what the output, right there, output, 12 volts. Okay, that's the voltage that your vehicle puts out. Perfect, so that means you don't need this, all right? Here's one that I've already cut. All right, I had cut the other end of it off. Inside of here, you're going to find two wires. There's a black one and a red one. It's pretty idiot-proof. Anybody that knows how to do any basic electrical, put the red one to positive, put the black one to ground. So now it's going to be up to you to figure out where to tie this into, all right? What I did on this vehicle, we have, there's two auxiliaries up front that tie into the Mastercom system. And what I was able to do, I disconnected the original floor lighting. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because I've got everything shut off now. Okay, well, right behind that, it's just like a dome light. There's a power and there's a ground under there. And there's another one down there, another one on the other side. So anyways, I disconnected those and tapped into them. So that way they can still be controlled without having to put in, you know, cheesy switches and stuff that just doesn't belong in the vehicle. All right, so to go up here real quick and I can kind of show you where I put these. And this little wire is hanging out here just because that's the antenna wire for that little remote control. But other than that, I tuck the wires down in here behind the seat, and they actually run under the seat, and then they're tapped into the power supply on that light. So you can still turn them on and off using the controls that were put in by the original coach builder. All right, so that's that. Very easy to put in. Now, the other light that you guys saw flashing around in here, that's going to be this right here. I don't have the box for it anymore, so I couldn't show that to you. But you can find these. I actually bought this. My wife ordered this on Amazon for us. If you guys are really interested in getting one, let me know. I'll see if I can find the link for it. They're like $30. And I do have that hooked up to an inverter. We have the wire running down through here, and it's hooked up to an inverter behind the driver's seat. You cannot hook these up to a 12-volt supply without a resistor, because they're designed to run on only 3 volts. So believe me, I tried it in our Chrysler 300 and I fried one. But like I said, they're only like 30, 40 bucks. Actually, they sell them over here in Daytona too, over at the flea market. They've got different settings in them to flash with, you know, sound, or you can just have them on standard. So that's that. And then I just took those lights that you saw and I just ran them up here right along the edge of the seat. See them tucked in nicely right there. Then I also ran some more underneath here. See if you can see under the seat. Right there. And I just ran them the whole length under the seat on both sides. And that illuminates the floor. So that's it for that. So fairly easy to do. Fairly inexpensive. You know, you guys can do this yourselves. These kits on Amazon, like I said, I think they're like 30 bucks, 35 bucks. I'll put the link to them in the description. And if you guys need any help on how to put these things in, you know, shoot me a message, give me a call, whatever. I don't mind helping out. The only problem that I've run into with these control boxes, they're cheap. That's why they're 30 bucks. So might not be a bad idea to keep an extra one laying around. And these controllers, what I do is I just set them to auto. And no matter how many times it gets turned on and off, so you've got all these different settings. I just leave it on auto, and that goes through every color combination and every different, you know, whether it fades or blinks or whatever. And to me, I think it looks cool and it's easy. So that's that. And these things just take a little watch battery that goes inside of here. These little dinky ass things. So go to CVS, get a new battery for that if you need it. All right, so that's it. Here's the package again, so you guys know what you're looking at. If anybody's got any questions on this, give me a holler anytime. I hope this helps.